Why hello there. Greetings, and welcome back to a small Let's Play of a game called Yakuten Saiban. Phoenix Wright is attorney. I'm Emily, the Sparkleborn princess.
And this is Ruudo Bure.
Nothing else to add to that, but okay.
Nope.
Fair enough. Well, let's see where we can go from here. Captain, what's what I meant to say? Oh.
Hey, pal. Detective Gummy, were you in a meeting? I was just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
Has been so long in the meeting?
Actually, I had to serve everyone coffee.
Oh yes, detective, the lofty position of serving people coffee.
Sounds like Detective Gummy is still out of the loop.
Good job.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgy? No. Why do you ask? He's, under fire from both the police department and the prosecution's office. It's almost like the battle between you two in court.
Except not nearly
That
as
sounds
romantic.
Serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's
Obviously.
basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world out after his blood.
It would do that. Yikes. Alright. What I have to say about our badgie?
Again?
Yes.
Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
What's out of the badge? There's an ID card would be nice. Okay. Do we have any new evidence? So we
Emma's
have.
adorable.
There she is. Real about okay, the detective. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut. Okay. What about?
Okay. I guess just... I've been setting up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. Today, people are accusing him of injustice.
Impeccable tax breaking.
I, for one, ain't buying it, pal.
You're looking at a case of Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah. It was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know? After all, a serial killer was on the loose. But Lana was pretty clear in her confession.
Oh, that's not terribly good.
She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark guilty.
Alright, I guess that's about it for the relevant evidence.
Now we just...
Probably just
maybe we
check
should
this
just,
in
actually
case.
talk to him now.
Okay, right. That's good to... It's good to get that out of the way.
But why would Edgy be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana's guy's the guilty party here, isn't she?
That's, not the best thing to say.
Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence he presents in court. Not only that... But, as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Edgeworth.
That's not good.
Those who don't like him haven't been able to do anything because of his...
Again, nice sex
That's
breaking.
amazing talent as a prosecutor, but now with
Now with this... Are there really so many people who hate him?
in our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only had that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies.
There we go, that got him.
Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work!
Yes, sir!
Let's go out for lunch again. Sometime by train.
Nice reading.
Yes, sir!
You gotta take me back
Who is
that
this
joint
guy?
sometime, okay, Dick?
This guy, bring him on set. He's getting a lot of time here.
Yes, sir!
It seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Everyone likes Gummy. Except us, you
Yeah,
know.
well, I'm careful not to stick out.
They're afraid of him. Can you see it?
Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack.
That's the moment where Phoenix is voicing disbelief, but okay.
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Reggie. Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Dark left behind it was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean...
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
Uh-huh. Right. Right.
It seems Detective Gummy never realized Emma was the girl.
Well, she's grown up, so...
It's only been 2 years, so...
Well, she's plenty grown up in that time.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it has something to do with the murder weapon.
I wonder.
Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay?
His powers of recollection never fail to impress. Oh, Gummy. Don't change.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Let's hope so. But first, let's talk about this.
Joe Clark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
Why take to serial killing then?
Businessman? What made him take to serial killing?
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
And that's when he realized the futility of life and how generous it would be to remove them from the shackles of mortality.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
With his car? So he was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
An animal? An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who crossed the street. A kid walked by just then too, so he killed him too. A jogger came up on the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
Nice job. I don't know why this is auto-scrolling.
Yep. Seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Yeah,
And of course, this is all conjecture.
I would hope so. It seems very random. Like, he's been a model citizen all this time, but he hit someone like, oh my gosh, I killed someone. No one must know.
Okay, are we sure he that he actually killed them, or was he just like schizophrenic or something? And thought that he killed people.
Well, okay, that's something, but I mean, it would probably have been on record at the if he's stating it like it's this clear. Otherwise, it'd be like,
I mean, I mean, like, you have to listen to this part. Like, he says that there wasn't a single shred of evidence. That kind of also implies that there were no bodies. Either he hid the bodies really well, or there were never any bodies.
Well, that's... You know, that does make a lot of sense, but that wouldn't be my first guess as to what happened. So, judging on this plot thread, it's possible that he might have been framed for something, and that's why. This looks very familiar.
So, he turned himself in.
Yes, but in the middle of the questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but fortunately he was arrested on the spot.
You're right, that makes a lot of sense, what you said.
It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
That last witness. He must mean Emma.
He really is being a bit of a dick annoyingly right now.
Okay, we were supposed to show him the murder weapon, I think?
Yeah. That would be the screwdriver, I believe.
Dark's knife?
No,
Nope.
that's not. Wait, Dark's knife?
Dark's knife.
Oh, this thing.
About this.
Hey, don't tell me that's...
It has a tag attached to it, with the label SL9 Incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that?
Mr. Wright, why are you waving that around? Careful with that.
Oh, don't worry, it's broken. I don't think I'd really stab at anyone with it.
No.
Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Lieutenant Goodman was murdered, the solely disappeared from the locker. I was found on Mr. Edward's car muffler.
That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When he showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Like it was entered through your systems. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again!
Okay.
And before I
talking,
forget again. Yep. Mother whip.
This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it. And it had its fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's why his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife.
There's just tiny little splotches of something on it.
You'll see it's broken!
You don't have to take a look to notice that.
Good old Gummy.
Yeah, well anyway. Take a guess where the broken tip of the knife was found.
In a body.
That's what did him in.
The best hiding spot. Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
No one would know. It's a perfect hiding spot.
It was found deep inside a stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet! Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive. Nice.
Interesting.
Okay, so what was the updated description?
Well, there you have it, in a nutshell.
Belonged to murder, the victim was found in the victim's body, and... Did we not get... Oh wait, Neil's daughter was stabbed in the back, died to puncture the heart and lung, and that tip was in the wound. Not lost in under 10 minutes, but found the wound was missing a tip. There we go. That's, Oh wait, single stab wound piercing heart and lung. Wait. Heart and lung? Well, they did not know.
That's weird. Well, I guess considering the placement, maybe if it were a diagonal stab, it could be possible.
Yeah, I guess. Because the thing about the heart is that it's not located on any given side. It's slightly off center, but it's close to it.
Yep. Let's see.
Also, by the way,
That's all I know.
I'm just using photography to try look at overtly some aspects of my entomophobia. So I snapped a few shots on this creepy thing.
Wait, what? Oh, hey, it's a moth, I think. That's cute.
It's cuter than most butterflies. At least. I can handle moths. Didn't look like one, it reminded me too much of butterflies, and butterflies are super creepy.
Oh, okay. Never heard that before. I guess that means you don't like that SpongeBob episode where they got a caterpillar.
I've never seen much of SpongeBob, so I don't know.
Yeah.
There are close things.
Never don't watch that one, considering your phobia.
Like the only insect that I'm kind of okay with are poodle moths. They're too cute.
Poodle moths?
Yes.
Yep, they are.
Okay, your line now.
Yeah, I said that's all I know.
Oh, you did. My bad.
Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Count.
It's still upset about that.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? Pause. There's a bird that's like doing a mating call outside my like on my roof.
Interesting.
Or something. It's just being annoying.
There's some musicians and I like to sing. Oh. Let's keep going.
Oh jeez. Let's see here. Alright then, ready?
Yeah.
It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now. His office was locked. I would like to have a look around it, if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really? That's very, very convenient.
That's also a security issue.
Yes, exactly.
But
now-
if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with a breach of trust.
You know, he's asking for someone to just randomly enter if he's put it up like that. Breach of trust? I mean, it's not like it's not something that would be fitting. His office is more like a church or anything. He's just there, listening to confessions, random people breaking in.
Yeah, point.
Simply put, I'd be damned.
You wouldn't fit in a can. You need to go in much smaller pieces, you know.
And I thought I was bad at metaphors. Oh, sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? Those are the good ones.
Nah, don't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh. Oh.
So in other words, gumshoes are our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show it that would make him change his mind. Do we have that? Is the question.
Let's see. I don't think we have it yet.
No, I wouldn't say so
I guess
either. There's nothing that because
nothing new.
we would need something that.
Right then.
The question is, what do we need to see to show? Do we need to show him reason to believe that the office is a crime scene, or do we need to show him something that enables us to doubt Gant? Let's move around.
Not really that, but more like we need to
No
show
spools,
him
though.
something that Well, because I guess he probably already doubts Gant, or probably already
Probably.
understands that it's a crime scene, but it's not really his business to do that. Let's go see Edgeworth.
I guess.
I wonder if Edgy is back yet.
There he is. Looks like he's writing something.
Huh? What are you doing here?
He was quick to throw that paper on the floor.
Fast reactions.
Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm ready for you.
That's Edgy for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
It's very important business.
I once dreamt of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You want to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet, a clear path is laid out before me. I have no time to look back on what might have been. Alright? Right, please. And the okay, well, it's in this one.
Okay,
Just wanna let me skip because technically it's new dialogue, even though it's the same.
okay. Maybe we should take a look at that piece of paper.
Okay, but first let's just talk. See what happens. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, didn't you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as a prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why? Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgy
know?
can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up.
Okay, now let's see if we can show him this maybe.
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gaunt's office.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. I remember now.
Remember what?
This was the official prosecutor trophy used until that time. There's a story behind it.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Wonder. Did we show this? Yeah, we did. Okay. Just need to go through things systematically.
Show him the murder weapon? Again, I guess?
Sure. Nope. Nothing to comment on there. What was the sheet of paper that you mentioned earlier? Okay, nothing about that. It's probably old anyway. Examine what?
Go examine.
Examine what?
As in, like, go to the examine button and get that piece of paper that's on the floor.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Oh my gosh, Emmy.
I didn't think that was actually in the thing.
I wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Well, it's right there in plain sight.
Are you crazy? Edgy is sitting right there.
And listening to every word.
Let's distract him. I'll check it out.
Oh, hey, Edgy. Is that Detective Gumshoe out there in the window? Oh no! He's falling to the ground!
Hold on. First, let me see what the girl's doing crawling around my feet.
He didn't even look.
What? Letter of...
If you can't read, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Oh, this gentleman is...
Resignation? Edgy, you don't mean...
I'm tired, Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died.
But Mr. Edwards, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either.
Oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
What are you thinking, Phoenix? Oh no, one of my best friends and long-term rivals is writing a letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use this.
You know, I hate it about how it's like trying to spell everything out for us. You know?
I know, but I'm very confused with this turn right here, so I don't feel like this is spelling anything out, because I find it weird. Like, why do you want it? Why do you want to take it? I don't understand. Why is this evidence?
Alright, okay, anyway, let's just, like, continue talking to, Edgy about things, I guess.
That's awkward. We can do this. See what happens. They say where there's smoke, there's fire. Apparently, I was so caught up in the smoke, I lost sight of the truth.
Edgy.
The others are right. I have no right to serve as a prosecutor.
But Mr. Edwards, you're only doing your job.
I've always made my own decisions about what I can or cannot do. That hasn't changed. Forgiving myself is something I cannot do.
Oh, I think he's serious.
Okay, we see this in this letter of resignation. why is this copy paste? This is my question. Okay.
Okay, is there anything else we can talk to him about?
Yes, plenty.
Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First last year's trial, and now this one. Seems all you do is worry about me.
It's only been a few months.
To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
Mr. Edwards, you can't just walk out of the trial.
Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
That list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists? Huh, that is odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but at the time there was only one thing on my mind. I'd used the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
You've already seen that, so nothing strange about it. Okay, there's the crime.
Could you, tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for the ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were the one at this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah, Chief Cat asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right. Alright, let's hear about this change in trophy.
I like
There's
this
a-
one.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard the story?
But me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it though? For Emma's sake.
Very well. Very well. Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Interesting.
Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other.
Bravo, right. You are capable of simple reasoning. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize.
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. I wonder if there's any truth to this.
Oh,
I
what
wonder-
about the
Yeah, the supposed origin of the word.
character in the tale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the contradiction, word contradiction.
Yep.
Interesting. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss of words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow, thanks, Miss Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gaunt.
Seems like a very unnecessary change, but okay. Alright,
Okay, guess we're out of topics. Let's go.
suppose so.
Hold on, be right back.
Okay. Let's see. I expected as much. Excuse me. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef?
Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches?
Oh, I don't think so. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's... Interesting image there. Sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from the case was due for transferal. This can't be attributed to mere coincidence.
Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness?
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Miss Star's hatred towards Lana.
You know, that's the thing that I didn't notice until recently, where she has 2 different sides of her face that she uncovers when she's speaking with different moods.
Yep.
And both
Yeah,
of her
notice that.
eyes are different colors. I'm like, I've noticed she's doing it, I just didn't notice the connotation.
It all dates back to 2 years ago. Talk, I guess?
I guess we can also show her this. I don't have anything else to tell you.
A star?
The only thing I can give you now is a poppy seed rice set.
Talk about cheap.
Eat this, and maybe you'll be able to tell black from white in court tomorrow. Okay, what it is?
Yeah, no thanks.
Any sort of the report? Oh, this time I can see where we're going with this, but I'm gonna wait. Let's talk first. Dear Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall. So, must have been going through hell.
You mean
Oops.
because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Pronoun game. Lana Sky.
Blake's sister?
Yeah, no. The best were put on that Zessunan case. Of course. They were led by that legendary duo. That's not know how you spell the past tense of lead, but okay. Lead, but okay.
Yeah, it's LED. You know, like the lights.
Like the lights, yeah.
Lana, Chief Gat.
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we're so shocked about how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Okay, I need to stop doing that. Oh, don't get me wrong. Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
But you don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened. That was hard. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much of an explanation. Zelana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
She was being used?
Damon Gant and Lana Sky. 2 years ago, Gant was chief detective and Lana second in command. They were the best.
They saw all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence. Curious, he produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean...
Oh yes, there were rumors about him, even back then. No one dared confront him though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really? Really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Everything alright?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it also more infuriating.
Mr.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did he have to turn so cold after that? This is kind of sad.
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gan's powerful influence.
Chief.
That's right. Evan solved the SL9 case. Thanks for the immersion found. Evan solved the SL9 case. His position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he couldn't control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how can he control Lana?
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case entered, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change.
At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star.
You listen to me, your cookie, okay? It takes more than just ingredients to create a fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I have been. That's the closest we ever get to, kindness from her. Okay.
Okay, she doesn't give credit.
Alright, that's unfortunate. Oh well, that was not a total waste though. Let's see. He probably has nothing else to say. We didn't get exactly any new evidence, I think.
No, well, we're done with Edgy, remember?
Yeah, I just wanted to check back. Okay, police department. What do I got from here? Criminal affairs.
That's criminal affairs. Let's talk to Gummy.
If it's here. I guess this might be the what we know need. Oh yeah, we have what we need. I know what we need.
You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files.
Jeez, is he an office guy or a detective?
Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Not quite the thing that we mean, but okay.
Oh, that DJ.
God, my persistency. But my answer's still no. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I'd have to take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make Detective change his mind.
Okay, we know, this would be pretty badness.
Yeah. I mean that's why I said that they made it gruelingly obvious that that we need to use that.
Yeah, I just had to remember what we had to do first. I was just too shocked. I was shocked at how random that was.
That's why I said gruelingly obvious. Like a regular person wouldn't think of that, but the game says you need this. Therefore, this is probably what we need.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I did figure it
What's
out,
this
so...
a piece of paper?
I did figure it out, so I'm not a total dummy.
No way! Mr. Edward can't be serious!
Is he ever not serious?
Indeed.
I can't believe they pushed him this far!
But Sarah really feels responsible.
At first I thought he was cold as ice. But now I know different. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
We can't do that. If someone found out...
He loves him.
they will let you off the hook for an unlost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
I promise you, you will be back.
Alright, detective. Thank you.
You got the reference?
Yep.
I'm glad. Glad you did. Alright.
Let's see, does he, like, want to talk about anything else or no?
Sure, we can see, but I doubt it.
No,
Oh, I know what to
same
do.
conversation topic.
Let's break into the church.
Do what?
You had me.
Yes, right.
Click.
Beep. Puppy time.
Come on.
Open sesame. You better what finds us now.
Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
If that happens, I'm counting on you guys to bail me out!
Ah!
God!
Yeah. Did you just slap him?
Again?
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost!
Detective Gummy! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking! I was just worried about something. Something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card?
Hey! Don't do that to my card!
Why do you do that? That's not how you handle anything.
How'd they ever get a chance to come in here?
I like how they use that joke right there.
Uh-huh.
Representative with
I mean, like,
making a message.
I mean, for whatever reason, in this specific case, they made Gumshoe be like a... Let's see, have like a few running gags that
Yeah.
only happen in this case.
I see. That was nice.
I've like, yeah. This is the only time that this is the second time he's done this. However, there's another running gag that he has that he'll be doing a whole lot in the third case. Or sorry, not the third case. The third day of the
Okay.
of the trial.
Well, do you read this line?
Well, technically day 4, but you know what I mean.
Okay. Did you read?
Yes, I did.
So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Alright. What if there's anything to say? Yes, he does, but let's first examine this. Just this thing here.
Wow, look inside the chief guard's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier, Ah, it's you two. Chief Gaunt! He put that paper he was reading in his desk.
Very discreet.
I wonder what he was reading.
Probably an evidence list. Looks that way.
This looks like a list of evidence used in the case.
A list of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this.
Yep, no.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh?
That's Venice.
SL9 incident. I don't know what this is doing. Ah!
Was that intentional? Or
No, that was me in pain.
that's not good. What happened? Did Cannon be naughty and stupid?
No, my mom's giving me a manicure. Tore out a long part of my skin.
Good job.
Yeah.
What? So you get your nails done while you're reading?
Yes.
Cute.
Ow. Okay, let's try that again. Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what...
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long?
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
A half-size list of evidence.
That list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
I wonder what the other half of the list would be doing here.
Curious.
I knew it. The team must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so.
Okay, I really hope I can still ask about things. Thank you. I'll do that before I do anything else, before I lock myself out of the dialogue.
Okay. That does come to the other side of the room. What? Was that your sister's?
Huh, interesting. Oh yeah, right. So, he's asking Emma.
Yes, that's why I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
Oh really?
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. So he told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
Of course.
I see.
So since Lana left, no one even touches the desk?
I'm experiencing lag.
Oh.
There we go.
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
And we move back there.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes?
Yeah.
I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think? Nah, you wouldn't be. Nah.
Detective, you'll be in even worse crap if you try and steal money from him.
No, there's no way. Never mind, don't worry about it.
Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more.
That seems very important, whatever he was going to say.
Not so fast, buddy.
Huh? What is it?
When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal.
I'm getting mixed messages. Are you a teenage girl, Gumshoe?
You don't just let it go like that. You just don't let it go at that. Sorry!
This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you?
You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
Okay. Now he realizes.
What? Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do we think of him?
Chief Gaunt. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet.
There he goes, ignoring me again.
I see. Interesting.
He has like
Maybe-
he has like 3 or 4 running gags in this
Yeah,
this,
that's
case.
maybe I have to go through that dialogue
Is
option
this
again
the real
later.
deal? This is the real deal, isn't it? The armor and these weapons?
Sure is, pal. The Chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
What? You really paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. That's ridiculous. We don't need more churches. We need more schools. We need more opportunities for people to learn and get into forensic investigation. We need more police. This is where taxpayer money is going. Organs.
Emma? Emma?
What?
Yeah, just saying. If you do that, I guess that means I can have you as a client then. Right?
Shut up, Mr. Wright.
Besides, you don't even have any taxes to pay.
Shh! Be careful of what you say. Who knows? The Chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
I think he would have jumped out long ago then.
I don't think he'd fit in there.
Unless it's magic. Unless it's magic.
Even if they did, you'd never be able to get back. Able to get back out.
How's the point?
Get it out! You guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
He's a genie. He just pops up whenever it's convenient. And just gently taps on her back and says his favorite phrase. He's everywhere. He was one time when Gumshoe was having a day off in a restaurant some 2 cities away. There he is, going to check up on him.
Yes, he just like sneakily like taps you the shoulder and just says like, "Hey, swim much?" Hi, you swim much, me boy?
The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally, we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department.
That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th.
Mm.
When a detective screws up, the Chief calls him to his office.
And then defenestrates him.
And makes him listen to the organ for hours.
What's the matter about that? Music suits the cell.
Except he sucks at playing it.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for ringing in his ears.
Torture is apparently legal.
So, it's an instrument of punishment. It's an instrument of punishment, literally.
But are the Chief's ears affected?
He never listens to anyone anyway.
That's besides the point, Gummy.
That's a safe.
This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue.
Oh?
Okay, if you say so.
It looks like code needs to be entered in the panel to open it.
7-digit.
A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Okay,
I have a
so
hunch.
what about
Nope. Go more. Nope. 7 digits long.
7 digits long? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not 7. I can't. No, obviously not that. Lost time report, probably not. I'm thinking it would have to be something of significance, obviously, and I would think the SO9 incident. But
Not necessarily. I think. Because remember, like this is Chief Gant. He's probably like it's probably something like personal to him.
yeah, I understand.
Want to flip it around?
Sure. Interesting. What the heck?
Examine.
Why is this here?
I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
What is it? Did you find something? Do you find something?
I can't make it out. I'd better keep quiet about it for now.
What do you mean you can't make it out? It very plainly illustrates a scene of someone about to get murdered. Are you looking at it upside down? What?
Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Why are you smelling about like that, Mr. Wright?
I'd better not forget about this picture.
20%? No. ID card record, entered evidence not important. Okay.
You want to check it?
Sure. Oh, it's 7-digit. Okay. I guess we can see what it is then. Pretty sure I know it then. Nice.
Okay. Now, can you take a guess maybe whose ID code that was?
Indeed, it is.
What number did you answer?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
Oh yeah, there's a friend who was born in the year 700, 7,000, something, whatever.
7777777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean 777777? That ID number?
I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That is Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
He will do that, but not now. No. Yeah. Look in Lana's desk.
That was Lana's desk. Lana's desk. It sure is tidy.
Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner.
There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here?
No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They're the stuff legends are made of.
Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime?
Indeed. Okay, what's this?
These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf.
Hi! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park.
Stained glass windows.
Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
Gumshoe, we're on the 15th floor.
This is the 15th floor.
I know. I was just saying.
I think you've been watching too many movies.
Lag. I'm experiencing lag out.
Okay, sorry.
See? Ever since being detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
What?
Including defending strike himself with the 15th floor because he thinks it's cool because it's so much about movies.
So long he doesn't go crashing through that window. When he gets fired.
Don't say that!
Okay, anything new about this?
This was taken on that day 2 years ago. On that day.
The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later.
Gee, you think?
Because that's that wrong thing again. Okay, so what are we
Okay,
looking
shall we
at?
examine the
Same dialogue, presumably. Oh yeah, no man.
You can slip pretty far if it starts up. You want to jump that suit of armor from here.
At first, the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Really? Why don't you?
Oh, it is not stained glass? Oh, it's not. Okay.
They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh.
stained glass or not, it's a huge window.
Alright, now we go and take a look.
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
May we remind you, you are a detective, an enforcer of the law.
Look, it's a
Shot from a broken cup?
This somehow looks familiar.
Gee, I wonder.
Where have I seen this?
There's something else in here too.
What do you see?
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth.
With a handprint.
This is a handprint, isn't
very
it?
clear handprint.
Handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now.
A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shirt from a cup.
They do.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Well, unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
I remember the first one, but not the second.
Come on, there's gotta be some movie control, detective.
We can. So, let's just present the one thing I know.
unstable jar.
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I was just celebrating that this has relevancy now.
All of us put that together. Oh, those were the days.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence for that case?
That's right. One of these shards had an SL9 instance sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found?
You mean this one? That was in the safe?
Yeah, that one. That was in the safe.
Now you mention it, it's ringing a whole lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Because we're just dragging this unstable jar wherever we go.
Yes, it's called Hammer Space. We talked about this in like the first episode. Or second episode, maybe.
Sure.
Here, let me take a crack at let me see that chart. I'll take a crack at this.
Crack to crack.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
It's right. Here's the glue.
If I can put this piece together again, it'll prove Chief Gaunt was knowingly hiding evidence. Excuse me. Here goes. Rotation time. More? There we go.
Yep, there you go. You can barely see like the cracks.
There! It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gaunt willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe.
Mm.
In other
Hello.
words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But
Hey guys, get a little of this.
What is it?
This piece you just attached,
Blood.
it's different from the others.
Very interesting, okay.
there's a red line on it.
What about that?
A reddish line?
What is this?
That's blood!
In very interesting patterns.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in a safe?
Gee, I wonder.
Okay, let's look at that piece of leather.
Oh yeah, right, let's do that. We didn't pick it up though, so... we'll examine it again, I guess.
I guess.
So, what? Okay. We
Okay,
apparently...
let's talk to him. Maybe there's a conversation topic.
Okay, let's see.
Guess not.
I guess this is what we do it. I don't know what we're doing at the leather, because it's not relevant to that case in particular case. And this is where... Does he... No. We don't have enough yet? Weird. Oh well. We'll figure this out
Guess we
next
present something
time.
to him?
Sure. But we should meet again. And again, perhaps. Until then, humans, fairies, and yokai.
Thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch y'all later.